to welcome to the runs. It's been a while. All right, Nick, how's it going?
Yes, I'm back from my break. Apologies, everyone, but holidays are booked in when they booked in.
They are. We are not on the payroll. We're not salaried. So we go away whenever we want. How was it? Look, banging.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, nice break. It was a proper chilled holiday we've had for a good while because obviously of other events and obviously I'd been doing the majors. It was the first holiday where we just went away, all inclusive, the two of us, and just did not a lot for 10, 11 days. Yeah, enjoyed. Good weather, good grub, good alcohol, met some good people. So yeah, we enjoyed.
Ooh, holiday friends.
Yeah.
I don't like making friends on holidays. It's a big commitment.
That's right, man. When you're in somewhere like that, when it's a bit quiet and a bit more relaxed, you need to break it up a bit, don't you, when it's just the two of you.
That's true. How are you feeling? Feeling recharged? It's been a slog running for you this year, hasn't it?
Yeah, I am, but feeling much better now. The only thing is, isn't it, I got back Thursday afternoon, so I obviously weren't back in work till yesterday, but I had a nice weekend with weather here then, and it was even harder to go back yesterday, but yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Back to the grind.
Yeah, I got my base tan ready for my holidays on the weekend and scorched my shoulders.
I did see
mistake.
Yeah, and kept the vest on, lovely.
Oh, but it was so hot.
You didn't realise probably, did you? Because it hadn't been warm, was it?
It kept getting cloudy as well, wasn't it? So on off wasn't an option, and you just got to suck it up.
Suck it up. You didn't put any protection on at all?
No, they made sure the kids had cream on, but I'm like, don't worry about it.
I'm fine.
I know.
Base tan
ready. Happy days. So your holidays, you were back. Quick update on the vests. I haven't got much to give anyone. I know they're in production, so hopefully we will get them back soon. Pretty sharpish because race season has started. But again, thank you all so much. We sold over 40 in the end.
Yeah, just big thanks to everyone.
Oh God. So yeah, 40 is a mad number. So thank you all very much for the support. Fantastic as usual. And I will give updates out on our Instagram page whenever we get any more updates on them as well. That's good.
Yep.
Racing has started properly now. There's always a race on at the weekend. We've got a couple to recap with friends of the pods. And we're going to start with Tom raising money for Movember in Leeds. He's finally done his marathon distance. We spoke to him briefly, didn't we? We spoke to him separately. He said he enjoyed. I asked him, is that his new distance? And he said he's going to wait and see how Valencia goes now, a bit tongue-in-cheek maybe.
Yeah.
What have he said to you?
Cracking run, You what, mate?
Cracking run, no?
Yeah, really good. I think he was well happy with it. He didn't really set any time goal, but he didn't tell anyone any time goal, but I think he secretly wanted our sub 3:30. I gave him a bit of advice along the way, just a few pointers here and there, and he put in the hard work beforehand, and looked like it paid off. He was patient first half. I think the second half's quite illy, and looking at his profile, it looked tough second half, but yeah, he was well under with a 3:27. I think from messaging him back and forth, he said, it didn't really feel like he hit the wall, but obviously it was tough. But yeah, I think he's looking forward to La Valencia now with a bit less pressure off. He knows the distance and he can have a proper go at it up there when we all go out in December. So well done, Tom.
Past my house now. And don't you see someone out running, you're like, yes, go on, go run. And I drive past them, I just want to beep, but you look like a knob now. It's like, yes, go on, run.
Go on.
Yeah. Everyone's got a secret number in their head, haven't they? Like, you definitely won that sub 3:30.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you don't tell anyone, you've got some sort of benchmark in your head.
Yeah. Because I had, when I booked a marathon for next year now, I was like, 4 hours. Banging out in 4 hours, pips. And then you're looking at other people's times, you're like, maybe that 4 hours is a bit ambitious.
Yeah, ambition is critical.
As they said in Twin Town, ambition is fucking
critical.
So well done, Tom. Hopefully you raised quite a lot for November as well. Good luck with that. I and the notorious Ben Keogh need to step up our fundraising now. We'll have to push her. Maybe if we can set a monetary value to get Ken on the pod. Once we've hit £50 in donations, Ken Keogh will come on the pod and tell us a bit more about he's had a more up and down running journey than me, I reckon.
Yeah, he's had a big gap since he done London way back. That was, probably, I think it was 2012 when the Olympics year. That rings a bell to me.
But his bib was like written in pencil. It was black and white.
He had quite a low number as well, because I don't think many people were doing it back then. It was that long ago.
I don't know. When are the ballot results in?
Oh, I'm gonna say August-ish, from memory. Because then I think once they're out, then you can enter your Good for Aging Championships. And I'm sure last year it was after August. But don't quote me on that, people, if you're listening. But I think it's around then. It's a couple of months.
That's all right, though. I mean, I've definitely got Manchester in it. 100%.
Yeah. You got that backup you committed to. Yeah. And you can obviously, like we said, they've done a good deal there where if you do get in London, then you can get your money back refunded.
Or defer. Maybe defer. If they let you defer,
then
I've got one a year, innit?
Yeah.
One
the year after, yeah. To keep the run going.
But I've got to start training. I'm struggling so bad. I'm so inconsistent at the moment. Just 1 week at the moment, and it's hurting. I know how to fix it, but I'm just not fixing it. So I'm going away now in a couple of weeks. That's confirmed. So I'll be back in the hot seat middle of June. I might just get as fat as I can between now and holidays, and then come back, and it's a much better story then, isn't it?
Starting from scratch again.
Yeah. Jump on scales day I get back from holiday, and we're going from this weight to 4-hour marathons in 300 odd days. That's the goal. We'll see about that. Triathlon season has started as well. There was a couple of tries this weekend, actually. I went down to watch Mumbles because a lot of the boys were doing that. From E3, from the Wolfpack. Kyle was down there as well. But there seemed to be quite a lot as well. There was Llanelli was on Sunday as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't realise that until I seen a few people's Strava updates. Like, I didn't even realise there was the Llanelli the day after. I obviously knew about Mumbles because all the boys doing it, but yeah, I didn't know about that one.
But yeah, Mumbles. I don't know, I don't like when they don't close the roads. It's dangerous. People can ride bikes fast on the business end of that.
Yeah.
And it was scorching, and you know what the traffic is like getting into. It wasn't very well advertised either.
No.
And you know what traffic's like getting into Mumbles once it's bloody 18 degrees.
I was
a bit getting down there, but I was down there by 8:10, I think.
Yeah.
By the time they're going out on our bike, it's just gone 9. That's when it's getting busy as well. Yeah.
And it was looped as well, so they had to do loops, and they're the longer boys. The ones that done the half distance, so I bet that was busy.
Apparently, it was half distance. There's been a nightmare with the measurements again, same as Newport Marathon, innit? I don't know what they're measuring stuff with now. It's ridiculous.
I don't know how they even measure the C to drop the boys, but yeah, it was miles up. And the 750 ended up 1200, and what was it? The 1.8 ended up 3.2 or whatever.
Yeah,
it's crazy. That's big out, and it's not even a bit. Newport Marathon was 0.2 miles out, and sort of forgive it a little bit, even though it's shit for a big city marathon like that to be measured officially by a UK body and then to be that far out. But then I don't know how you measure the C distance to work out where the boys should go, but that's just ridiculously bad.
It's so like I said to you, it's when you train for your marathon blocks, you wouldn't run 36 miles just in case. You're going to get as close to 26 as you can, and then that's job done.
Yeah.
The boys, we give Leachy his flowers on here all the time. So Leachy didn't finish, but that was because he swam the length, the distance, and then obviously he's clocked his watch or whatever, swam a distance, and he's still Captain Jack Sparrow in the middle of the sea looking at land.
So far out.
Paddy or whatever, innit?
So here's his first sea swim, wasn't it? So yeah, that must be a big. Like you said to me, innit? That's quite dangerous. For some people, they've only practiced 700 or 800 meters because they're thinking that's all I got to do, and then to be nearly half that on top.
if that had happened in Barry, I'd be dead.
Yeah, you
I
would have got that.
I was in the middle. I would just be in the middle of the seafloor. You've got to be better. You've got to do better than that. Like, there's a couple of £100 to enter. Like, I would be offering free entry next year or refunds or whatever to these people.
I think they got to do something. Yeah,
they're fucked up, haven't they?
Yeah, massively.
But, yeah, so good lesson for Leachy to learn. Oh, he's got Swansea 73 of the Ironman coming up in 2 months now today, I think. So a good place to learn. It'll be a bit easier because that's in...
It's in the dock, innit?
The dock, innit? Not in the sea.
Shouldn't be as cold in the water.
No, it was apparently freezing as well. They told him it was 14 degrees, but I heard a couple of people saying no, he was at 14 degrees.
Yeah.
Mumbles, triathlon, be better.
Yeah, but definitely.
Yeah, the boys. Obviously, Kyle won it.
Yeah, well done, Kyle. Smashed it.
Kyle. Mumbles duathlon and Mumbles triathlon champion at the moment. Fair play. Good work. Who else? A couple of the E3 boys, Nathan, Sam, and Corey. They ran it, swam it, biked it, ran it real well. So they are going well into triathlon season as well.
That was their first go that distance as well, was it?
Yeah, pretty much, I think so.
Okay.
Off the back of a good Newport marathon, they're hammering it. Fair play, they're doing well.
Yeah, awesome going, boys. Keep it up.
I mean, wholeheartedly, not because I got a cap. I mean, wholeheartedly. So that's good, excellent. Caerphilly as well. I didn't know that was going on. What was it? Caerphilly 10K.
Caerphilly 10K on Sunday was as well. Yeah, I've done him more the last 2 or 3 years. Obviously, I didn't do it this year. Yeah, good race. I think it's usually the Welsh Road 10K Championship. I don't know if it was this year, but quite a tough course. It's bit of a hilly one. Like, it's not an easy one, but there we smashed it, winning in 29:12 on our course. Just blows my mind. Fair play to him. Unbelievable. We run it that.
He won Race for Victory as well, didn't he?
I mean, Race for Victory 5K the week before, yeah.
As well. Well done, Scott Gray, for participating. We do give a shout out now and again.
Now and again.
And Harvey ran it as well, didn't he?
The Race for Victory 5K, yeah, he ran that as well. Yeah, he enjoyed it. He said it was hard, but yeah, it was good.
So that's back to back in a 5 and a 10 then.
Yeah, man's back on form on the short stuff.
If you want to win short distances, or if you want to win middle distance triathlons, you should come on.
Come on the pod.
That's Derry now with 2. Kyle with 1 in the bag.
Yeah.
Second and third was Butler.
Butler was third.
And third was...
Other way round.
Oh.
Ben second, Butler third, wasn't it?
Ben second, Butler third. So hopefully by the end of the year, that'll be a 1, 2, 3 on the guest list. We have spoke to Ben and we keep nagging Butler to come on as well. So hopefully we'll have them all on here sooner rather than later.
Indeed.
Maybe we'll have us just shut town down and get them to do a sprint through town and see who is the undisputed best.
On what distance? Town lap, town mile.
Yeah.
Let's do like end of the month. End of the month now is Diamond League in Oregon. They got the Prefontaine Mile, and that's an unbelievable field. Kerr, Jakob, Cameron Myers, Yared and Goose. Perhaps we should do that with our guests. A lap of town. It's a mile, that is. So
that would be a good wrap up for the end of the year.
That would be class.
That'll be a Christmas party.
Christmas too, yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas mile.
We'll get someone out with an horse as well, and we can we can do his man versus horse as well. Same time. Speaking of town, speaking of my stake, before we forget, the Keeper of the Collier race is coming up as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've only
done
it.
What date is it? I can't remember. July something?
Yeah, booked it.
You are right, I'm entered, yeah, I need to do that.
I'll have a look. And do you want to tell people a little bit more about it?
Yeah, so it's a free event put on by my state council, I think. It starts up in the school in my stake, so it's good parking up there. Obviously a free event, and it's we can do a 5K or a 10K, and it's 2 loops. You go up around the trail of the Keeper of the Colliery, the big my stake minor statue, if you haven't seen it. Across the top of the old collieries, back down the cycle path, back through the school, stop if you're doing the 5K, go again if you're doing a 10K, and it's a good day out there, with a bit of a family event on after, with a few food stalls and sort of bouncy castle sort of thing in the school grounds the night after. So it's a good event, raise some money for the local area.
Yeah. Keeper of the Colliery Fun Run, Sunday, the 30th of June. It starts at 10. There's a Facebook event page that I'll pop the link onto our Instagram for as well. If anyone wants to join us, we will be up there.
We will.
Again, he's on form today. Scott Gray said he is going to be there as well. So
the fans will have to come out and meet him.
If you can beat Scott Gray, he will give you £1. Everyone beat Scott Gray will give him £1. Right? Excellent. Cool. So that's what's going on at the moment. We have got a lovely guest on this week.
We've missed wrapping up one event, or a couple of events, the trails.
Oh, yeah. I didn't forget about the trails. Don't worry, we can carry on. It's our podcast. Before we go on to guests, what trails?
So, we had the Welsh Trail Half Championship 2 weeks ago, or down in West Wales, down Devil's Bridge.
Okay.
And the goat of the mountains, Jacob Tasker, took the win.
The win.
Well done,
Jake Tasker, who is on in a couple of weeks.
Yes. And obviously off the back of that, and he also won Priscilla Beast this weekend, and it's since been selected for the Welsh Trails team to go out to Brittany this weekend. So well done, Jake, and best of luck out there.
Fantastic, and we will see you in the hot seat soon to tell us all about it. You can wear your Welsh vest if you want. It's optional.
Yes. No, he has to.
Yeah, you have to. Any others?
No, that was all I think I had on my notes.
So, yeah, we've got. Look, we are people are messaging. Get these people. Can you get these people on? Or we'd like you to get these people on. We will get anyone we can on. Anyone that we will. We have to suss out first to make sure we can sit down with them for an hour. Obviously, don't we? We'll have snoop through Instagram and stuff like that. But we are back with a bang. We've got this week guests sorted. We've got guests sorted for the next 4 weeks. And then I'm away. But then we've got a massive list of people that we need to get cracking with and get the garden ones on. But we are back. It feels like we've been away for ages. But we are back and we are ready to rock. This week, we have got a ridiculous man on. Right, Charles? We have got the one and only Maestig legend, Aled Jenkins. What is he? Is he a triathlete? Is he a marathon runner? I don't think he's decided yet.
We'll find out when we get him on now, but I think he classes himself more like a triathlete, I think. No? I mean, yeah, he did a bit of running and then just went sort of straight into triathlon. He seems a man of any occasion, any sport. He's one of them, good at everything.
Well.
He's a what?
A modest man. He said,
he's
come on,
very quiet.
He said, anything to help a boys out. Like he's not the premier endurance athlete from my state.
Yeah, himself. You're beat Ironman World 70.3, just done a 2:30 in London on his real first marathon.
Flies as well. They reckon if he'd wore Alpha Flies, he would have won it. There we are. Shall we get him on?
Yeah, let's get him on. See if we can get a few words out of him.
Welcome back. We have got Aled Jenkins in the digital house. How's it going, Al? You all right?
All good, my end.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. Doing us a favour. Let's grow the pod.
Yeah, anything I can do.
What's going on?
Not much. Straight back into training now. Yeah, full on. Back into full-time training, full-time working. Yeah.
Full-time training now, Al?
Yeah. So straight back into it now. So swam this morning, 7 o'clock. Full day work and then hill session tonight then to wake the body back up a little bit. Yeah. Big bowl of pasta and here I am.
Here you go. Well, now we got you.
Standard weekday for me there. Train, work, eat, train, sleep. Pretty much.
Man. So back to the start, school.
Mm-hmm.
Did you play sports in school, or were you straight flat out cross country champion in school, or how did you start?
No, it was a bit of everything for me. But football was my sport growing up until youth. Yeah, dabbled with a bit of running and a couple of halves into Cardiff, but yes, football was my game. But I'd had enough of getting kicked around on a Saturday afternoon, so I called that a day.
Yeah, playing on boggy fields and in the rain and hay.
You know what it feels like. Play-wise, just ridiculous.
We got some brilliant fields, haven't we?
Yeah. The standard of pitch in South Wales is like different level. 4Gs everywhere, and it was just I was small, quick on the wing, the only left footer, so I was only ever on the left, and I would just get kicked. So I thought,
So when did you start all this endurance stuff? And you said you dabbled in a couple of halves. When we said dabble, what was your Cardiff half time?
First Cardiff half was 1:26. It was 2010, something like that. I've actually got I got the Cardiff half jumper here that I used for painting, so I still got it. Keep it in memory, Yeah. And I was like everybody else, man, when it comes to that. You get halfway, you think, I'm never doing one of these again. Never again. But here I am, bloody however many years later, with however many under the belt, and knocking on another door that I want to try and get underneath. So yeah.
So after that, then, because you're an accomplished triathlete, obviously, and you've just knocked 2.5 out in London as well.
Mm-hmm.
So when do we jump from dabbling in halves to, hang on a minute, what's going on here? What can I do?
Yeah, that was probably so I did my first try in 2019. So that was Mumble Sprint, so like the one that was on the weekend. So that was the first starter. I thought, this is a bit of me.
Was the distance right?
Oh.
Sorry, Nick, say it again.
Was the swim distance right when you've done it?
Was what? Sorry, I didn't the connection.
I know. Was the swim distance right when you done it?
Good question. I don't know. I'll have to check. I know it was cold. I know he was chucking it down that day. I think it was September 2019. So I was egged into doing it, or pretty much Daniel O'Connor signed me up basically. Bought everything second hand off eBay. My tri-suit, my wetsuit. I had a road bike anyway, so I just jumped on that, and obviously I have my running dap. So a bit of a budget start, and it's all you really need, to be honest, to get going. Just jump on eBay. That's what I did.
Yeah. Did you get straight away? Did you have the bug then and think, right, I like this, bit more of this for me?
Yeah, a little bit, because the run was obviously my background. It was only a 5K at the end, so I didn't have enough time to really put a dent in anybody. So I did all right, but got to the end thinking, there's more here. Feels a bit more time, a bit more distance. I was obviously running halves at the time. I think it was only 5K, so it's just out and back, and that got the blood pumping, like so. Yeah, started then. So September 2019.
Nice. He said the same about gear as well, didn't he? I mean, obviously, when you dive in, you don't know this is going to happen in 12 years' time, do you? So you are just knocking around in whatever you can find. Nicky wore Scott Gray's when he done a triathlon, But
Scott Gray's wetsuit, Melon's bike.
Yeah, it's all you need generally. Like, people stress too much about having the best or anything. Like, even my bike today is second hand. My wetsuit today is second hand. Like, you haven't got to buy brand new. There's some gems out there. You just got to be willing to look and wait. So
someone used to tell Steve all the way,
that man's clean off it.
He's just bankroll. I think he's done a bank job somewhere, haven't he? And you haven't told. He obviously got away with it very well.
Yeah, he's got away. He's in plain sight, and we all know he's.
I know. Yeah.
Just don't know where it's coming from. He's mad for any. He's Mr. Tanya. He loves it.
My steak's quite a hotbed for it now, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what's in the water in my steak, but something's brewing there. Obviously, I'm not living in my steak anymore, so I'm down in St. Haran, but started back when I was big. So first 20. I'm on my now 29. I've been down here 4 years, so 25 years of my life in my stake, and then just before lockdown, we moved in down here.
So now we fast forward now, and you're a bit of a beast, right?
I don't know. I just give it a crack, like a.
Yeah. Well, we'll say you are then, because obviously, like, you qualified for the Ironman Half Worlds Helsinki. Was that last year, on?
That was last August. Yeah. So
Yeah.
qualified from Weymouth the year before.
Yeah.
That was second, third half distance Ironman. So yeah, I've done 6 triathlons, six races. And the 6th one was Lati.
6 total from like that sprint. You've done only 6.
Yeah, so I did Mumble Sprint, Mumble's half, Weymouth half. No, Swansea half. Was it Swansea half? Swansea half twice, Weymouth, and Lati.
Wow. So within a short space of time, you got to the World Championship. Yeah. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, it was stupid, to be fair. It's just, it's a lot of hard work. It's a big commitment. If you're going to do it, you've got to be all in. Like, there's no point in half-assed, so you just get found out. So, yeah. So, as soon as you put your name down, it's not a cheap sport either. So you got to put up a lot of money on the line as well to be able to do it. And then people travel, so you got to give a good account to yourself and make everybody proud. So if you're going to travel, then get it down, get to work, and see what you can do on the world stage. So that's what I did anyway. So yeah, it was good.
I know I spoke to you a bit about it, but talk us through how it was out there in where was it, Lati? When you said
Lati, so it's about an hour north of Helsinki. So it was my first abroad race. Obviously, I've only ever done Swansea and Weymouth and Mumbles. It was great, to be fair. The hype of the place was just ridiculous. But the women, it was a split day, so the women raced on the Saturday, men raced on Sunday. You go off in your age group, so that was like wave 10 or whatever it was. It was a perfect day on Saturday. It was like 20 degrees, like hardly any wind. Woke up on Sunday morning, eating my cold porridge in the car, thinking, this just doesn't look good. Like, and then swim went okay, and then it absolutely chucked it down for the 2 hours and 15 minutes I was on the bike, and I froze my nuts off. So yeah, and then it was 2 laps down for the run. So it was a good day, really good day. It's a different race, mind. The World Champ. It's completely different. It's not like doing Swansea.
Mm-hmm.
You don't mind running in the rain, do you? But what's it like on the bike when it's chucking down? Because you're on thin tyres as well now. I would be shitting myself.
Yeah, you have some ropey moments, I'm not going to lie. And we're out in it all weathers. Myself and Adam, we do the majority of the work outside if we can, as long as it's not icy. That's when it gets really dicey. But we've done some stupid ones, really, in the winter. But that shed, even though I put it in, it's a nightmare. Like, doesn't matter how many Netflix series you can watch, it's stuff going. But yeah, 25mm tyres, Gar. I reckon you'd go well on one of them.
But I'd need 25-foot tyres.
I still reckon you'd come off.
Oh, I would definitely come off. Is what I do. Like, I've got no balance at all. But it's a good laugh, isn't it? So just rewinding a little bit. So an half is the 70.3, right?
Yeah. It's like middle distance. So it's a half an Ironman. So it's 1.2 miles swim, 56 miles on a bike, and then a half marathon to finish off.
Have you done a full marathon?
No.
A full Ironman?
No, I've not done one. I've only done, like I said, I've done 6. I haven't done a full yet. But, maybe one day, we'll see. I've dipped my toe now in the marathon as well, so I know I can get across that line, so we'll see. It's a big ask, or a big commitment. Time, again, more training. Yeah, you can't. I don't so.
Further down the line, you're still young yet, don't know.
Yeah, I'm only 29. Big 3 all this year. Yeah, we'll see.
Plenty of time.
And then London, casually knock out at 2:30.
Yeah.
What a day.
What a day. Atmosphere is just incredible. I have never experienced something like that before. It knocks socks off anything I've done. So, yeah, it's just, yeah, we spoke after Nick, didn't we? It was just people everywhere. Like, it wasn't where it was quiet. And when it was quiet, it wasn't quiet. It was just only 2 people deep, not 8 people deep.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, it's stupid. No, day went really, really well for me, obviously. But, yeah, it's no easy going, mind. These marathon distances. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, we caught up
in the work
before the meet.
Go on, Nick.
You froze, Gar. No, go on, you froze. Go on, you go.
You put in the work, don't you? You're 24/7. You're always on your Instagram. You're always busy getting the work done.
Yeah, there's probably not a day in the week where I'm not doing something, whether that's an easy run or an easy swim or a strength conditioning session. Rest days don't come around that often, but it's all tracked. Like, you got regular contact to see how you're feeling, whether you're tired, whether you feel lethargic, or whether you're just not up to it. But yeah, it's always something just to keep you ticking over. So, like today, for example, was a hill session tonight, 5 3-minute efforts, up and down, 3 minutes on, 3 minutes off. It was 3.2k swim this morning, and it'll be another 3k swim in the morning, and then a bike tomorrow evening. Run Friday, 3.5 hours Saturday, probably an hour and a half run Sunday with a strength and conditioning session. So it's something every day, like, you know. But yeah, you gotta want to do it, and obviously it's not free. But the level you get when you really do commit is well worth it. The results do speak for themselves, like.
Yeah, because you're touching on there. Obviously, you've got your t-shirt on. You're coached and you're with Russ, and you, so you obviously got individual coach for you as well. Then, haven't you? Within the, if you talk us through that.
Yeah. So I've been with Russ now since probably early 2020. Probably lockdown, was it? Probably around that time.
Yeah. When everyone went mad.
Yeah, when the world went mad and we were all buying turbo trainers and only going out for half hour and all that kind of stuff. But I've been since then. I got my own coach, so Cameron Craig, he's with Russ, one of the coaches there, and everything's specific to me. So my heart rate, my pace, my thresholds, I don't really understand it very well, but he tailors my workouts to what I can do with my pace, my heart rates and stuff. So yeah, it's really in depth. But yeah, you get what you pay for when it comes to it. It's really deep. Like, there's no stone unturned. Whether that's training, race day, nutrition, S&C, it's all in there. So,
do you love the data as well, Al, or do you just do what you're told?
Not really. I gotta be honest. No, I don't look at it. I don't study it. I just sit up and I know when I got to work hard. That's one thing I'll always do, is work hard. If you tell me to go and run 10 reps today, I'm going to run 10 reps, you know? It's just one of those things. I don't get caught up in the data. I think you can just get too lost in the data. I probably should look a little bit more than what I do, but I haven't got the time, to be honest. Yeah. No, I don't know. Look at the PEs and stuff, but yeah. When your max heart rate says 200, it's going too long. I don't get that high, but yeah, if you look at it too much, you'll just get lost.
Lost in it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be confusing. I struggle with, I've said it a million times, I don't even know how pacers work, so it's confusing for me. But that's what it's there for, isn't it? That's why you pay whatever you pay to get it all done for you and almost spoon-fed it for you, so you can just concentrate on bang, 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 I got to do A, I got to do B, and then I'll get C.
Yeah, pacing-wise and stuff, like, your pace, Nick, when you feel good, don't know when you're on pace. Sometimes you look at your watch, just because you know how it feels. And you can pace it, like if you want to run a 30-minute mile, you can probably go out and run around that number. But when you want to run, or you're doing an interval, or you're doing a specific power session on the bike or whatever, Christ, I wouldn't have a clue without seeing the number in front of me on the computer or
wouldn't know what I felt
on the laptop and stuff. Running's the easy part.
Yeah,
You just Get apps on, guy. That's what I told you earlier. Get apps on.
I know, I need to, but we will. I've got a marathon to run next year, so I
It's
better.
easy. The thing to do is get your daps on.
It is. Once you're out the door, keep telling him.
I know. I just can't get up. I need to get up and do it in the mornings because it's done. Because I'll talk myself out of it by 10:20 But I need to get up and get it done.
Like the mornings now. Come on, get at it.
Perfect
time. Get up. I wake up and it feels like I've been hit by an armor. I go to bed early as well. Maybe I find my pillows or something like. I don't know. But
you just got to break the back of it. As soon as you've done it once, the second time it's so much easier. Just got to do it once.
No, I'll do that. I'll break the back of it for about 3 months, and then I'll miss one day, and then I've got a massive beard and a belly. Like, we'll be all right. It's for everyone. We're all doing it different. That's why we've got a running podcast. It's for everyone. Yeah. But talking about running and all, biking, swimming, what are you best at? What are you worst at?
So say it again.
If we're ranking your swimming, your biking, your running, what are you?
What, worst to best?
Yeah, where do you do your work in the triathlons, I guess? That's the question, isn't it? Obviously, you work all throughout it, but where are you picking people off?
Well, picking people off is on the run. It's one of those things you need to try and limit the losses on the swim on the bike. Not that they're bad standard, but compared to the boys who are really at the front and ahead on the races and then trying to catch, probably the most work where you can gain the most time is the bike, because that's where you spend the most time of the whole race. Yeah. So that's the biggest amount of work. If you don't do your work on your bike, but then again, if you can't swim, you're not even going to get to your bike. So it's a balance. But you spend most of the time now. So I got like 8 weeks before Swansea. Christ, I haven't done hardly any bike work, and I'm probably the lightest I've been for a long time after the marathon block. So I need to find my bike legs again. So there's a fair few sessions coming in. So I'd probably most work is done bike, and then swim, and then run.
Yeah, but you're into a bike block now, you said on Instagram yesterday, is it? Heavy bike block now?
Yeah. So, it's the big focus now. So it's like 3 swims a week minimum, and then there's 3 or 4 bikes, and then maybe 3 runs, 2 strength and conditioning sessions minimum. But, the long rides on the Saturday will be like 3.5, 4.5 hours. But it's all easy stuff, but it's got a lot of value in it. It's not very comfortable, I will say.
I know.
What's it like? Go on.
I would say I've done for the most I've done on a bike is an hour, and my arse in bits. Like I go out my gravel sporadically, and I do the top clan loop, and my arse in bits coming back after an hour. I'm used to it, but you boys do these 4, 5, or 6 hour days. Obviously, I know you're more accustomed to it, but it hurts.
It's all about the fitness.
It's grim. When I was watch biking, and you're like, my ass is hurting so much, and then you decide, right, I'm going to give it a break, and you almost have to pull yourself up off a bike again as well, because it's just gravity's pulling you down, and it's hurting too much just to release. Perhaps that's just me, but it's painful.
Yeah, sounds about right, to be honest. We all go through it. There's only so much kit you can get. Once you've found a kit and shorts that work for you, just keep buying them. You got to do a bit of trial and error and have the old sore here there. But once you find a set that work for you, just keep buying them. And when they're on sale, just buy about 10 pairs.
Good advice.
Not me. Mine, I'm tighter than asthma. So I pairs.
You get a bit of free kit, don't you? Did I see on Instagram you get a bit of free kit?
No, I don't get.
Is it DHB or something?
No, I don't get any free. It was basically free. It was only because Wiggle went under, and they were selling everything off for pennies. So that's how I cashed in then. So I've got kit now to last me for a long time, shirts and jerseys but it was only that because they were selling everything off. So things that were.
I've been telling everyone we got a sponsored athlete on.
Oh no, I bloody wish. Christ, that'll
Yeah,
do. No,
he's just a
no,
bargain hunter.
I'm just a bag. It's, to be fair, that's what I do as a job as well. I work in like procurement, so it's all about finding the best price and buy for money, all that kind of stuff. So I take it far then in my personal life. Procrastinate over buying something full price. Like I'll take months to buy something. months. Yeah, but no sponsors. It's like that. It's all me and my bargain hunting.
Bargain hunting, like David Dickinson, like the David Dickinson of Llanarran. No, what's it like out on that bike then for 50 miles mentally in your head? Like, that must be challenging, or you're used to it a bit now, I guess. But just what's it like physically? We know what it's like, obviously, but mentally, what's it like?
Mentally, it depends on the weather. If it's chucking it down like Swansea was last year, it wasn't cold, and I was just laughing because it was just ridiculous. Like when you got to chuckle to yourself, because the weather's so bad, you can't do anything about it. Everybody's in the same boat. But yeah, mentally wise, you'd be surprised how quick it goes, because you've got to concentrate all the time. Otherwise, you're in a bit of danger because you're going to run into something or you're going to come off. I don't see them. It's obviously a mental battle, but you've got to block that out and stay engaged and just think, where's the next corner or where's the next turn in. You've studied the course anyway, so you know where you need to put power down, where you don't need to put power down. So, or where there's a tight corner coming up. But to be fair, I just set reminders on my computer, because you've got to keep taking nutrition on, obviously, over the 50 miles. So every 15, 20, set like 20 minutes, there's like a reminder. So it's like, right, re-engage, get something down you, and then you switch back off. And you've only got 20. If you switch off, it's only ever going to be 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's how I do it anyway. Everybody's different.
Tech is mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is mad.
Before that, years ago, it must have been a different beast again. Like.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I haven't bought a new one since I started, so that's what I'm currently procrastinating over. So I like a bit of a problem there. Yeah, I've got a same cycle computer. It doesn't now upload to my phone or laptop or anything. It's basically dead. But it turns on, and I can see the numbers when I'm cycling, so I haven't got rid of it yet.
You need.
Well, exactly, Nick. Who needs to see the numbers anyway? Like, I don't need it. I don't need it. Coach needs it, but I don't need it.
Yeah. But you just hard work over new gear, like, innit? Hard work pays the bills.
Oh, it's always something though. Like, you know what social media is like. You got new apps out, or a new computer out, or a new whatever it is. But just keep it simple. Like, does it give you the numbers? Yes. Like,
exactly.
Yeah. People fall down rabbit holes, and I probably go down the other rabbit hole, try and find things secondhand for 50 pence. Like, but
yeah.
But I haven't. I bought it once. Like, when I buy my first bike, I've had it 12 years. My vintage.
That's mad. I didn't expect that to be.
Yeah,
I've had I didn't expect that.
10 years, easy 10 years. It's a Garmin, still alive, but it just doesn't upload anymore. I can live with that for now.
Yeah.
Was it a good bike when you bought it? It's a good bike, wasn't it? Just you bought a good bike 12 years ago and proofs in the pudding with it.
Well, it's got me through 2 or 3 triathlons. Just stuck some aero bars in the front of it.
Yeah.
It was ago, it was like £1,200 12 years ago. It's still in the shed now. It comes out every winter. Like, I give it a little bit of TLC every now and then, and I bring it back out when the weather's shocking.
Love us. You've had like I see the value of the super shoes is like £1 a mile. You're having like probably 1 pence a mile. You've had out of that.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
That's the type of thing I probably want to look at, see how many miles I put into that thing. Because I put a couple of sets of tyres on him, but yeah. Quite worth his weight in gold. If you look after your kid, you haven't got a problem. You don't need to buy a new one every year.
No.
Just don't bother. Just put the work in. Like, you haven't got to have the best bike. Yeah. The bike is only good as the riders on it, so it's pointless.
I suppose it does small margins, but if you're like really pushing the envelope or top sort of end? Because like we discussed it before, I think I mentioned with Kyle, and you see some
we did,
doing Ironman Wales, like some of the people that are like way back are coming up deals on like what look ridiculously expensive bikes. And you're like, is that worth where money should be going? Like, I mean, I'm not a triathlete, so I don't know, but I can imagine it's not for the what sort of gain they're getting out of that.
No, definitely not. Like, it's some of the things you see, but it's like some people just got money to burn, haven't they?
Yeah.
If they do it, then crack on. But they may as well be on a £1,000 bike or a £1,200 bike rather than a £10,000 bike. But each to their own. Chris, you crack on. I'll just catch them on eBay in about a year's time when you want to sell it for that.
When they've given up after they've done it.
Yeah. The last time I had my TC bike now, it was a guy who was just like, did it once, bought it brand new, stuck it on eBay, and I couldn't believe my luck. But you got to be willing to wait and know what you want to know your size, and then so that's how I did it. So you can do it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Got to be willing to wait and do a bit of research instead of just going straight to Canyon, picking the most expensive bike and clicking buy.
Burning money as it goes out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, your bike is like Trigger's Broom, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Bang on.
New tyres, happy days.
Yeah, but just wait until if anybody's listening to this, wait until the end of the tri-season, once like Ironman Wales is done, and then wait for the influx of bikes that will come, because they are there. Or when another big race is on in the UK, and then it'll give it a couple of weeks, there'll be some gems on it. Giving my secrets now, mightn't I? Shouldn't be saying anything.
Yeah. Good advice.
Yeah,
what
if
you
anybody
have
wants to
got
cost.
as well, Go on, what'd you say?
I said if anybody wants some bargains, you know what I am. I'll take commission on them, man.
Yeah. What you have got is a good support group as well. Every time I see you at a race, you've always got your family are always there. They went to Finland as well. That's almost worth a couple of grand that the bike would cost as well to see them when you're buzzing around the place as well, I imagine, is it?
Oh yeah, definitely. The value you get from just seeing a familiar face when you're in the trenches like is massive. They go everywhere, to be fair. I can't say enough for them. I say all the time, you haven't got to come, but they just say, no, where are we going? Where's the race? How much is the flight? Where do we stay in? It's a fair play to my support crew. I always give them a shout out after a race because they always make the effort. And it's really, really appreciated. So yeah, they see the work that goes in. That obviously I don't post as many as my workout and stuff. So obviously I told you how much I'm doing now, but nobody sees the work in the week that I do, but those people do. So then when they come to see me then on race days, they know why I put in the work in. So yeah, it's good network I got, good team behind me.
Good. That's it. You've got to surround yourself with people who are going to support you as well, especially with the hours that you've got to put in to be at the business end of triathlons as well.
Yeah, definitely. You can't cut corners. You can't not turn up for that swim, or you can't not do that crucial bike or session because you just get found out on race day, and you don't want that. You want to have your hard days in the shed or on the roads when you're on a Saturday morning and you turn up on race day, and you can not take it easy, but you can just execute then. So it should be easier, but it isn't. But in theory, psychologically going in, you should just be able to put your head down and get to work because the work is done. So
yeah, you know the graft's done. I know it's in the bank. It's just on that day then, like say, executing, stay mentally strong when it does get tough because you are pushing right on the limit. Whether it's the swim, bike, run, like London when I obviously speaking after was like, well, an unbelievable run. But like I said, it was those couple of miles, it was teetering on, but then I don't know, took a push and dig deep.
Yeah, when you're wondering if the wheels have come off going through Canary Wharf, you think, oh God, I'm going to have my second marathon and the wheels have come off at mile 16. Oh my God, I got 10 to go. But they haven't. But everybody goes through it. GPS comes up and you're running 8-minute miles, and then it tells you you're 4-minute miles. Yeah. And you feel top of the world all of a sudden.
Oof, go again. Let's go.
Yeah. I think we all had that tough period through Canary Wharf. It's not much fun, but once you know you only got half hour left, you can psychologically and just get your head down get a gel on board and crack on with it. That's what I did anyway.
Excellent. So, London was kind of the curtain raiser for your season, I guess. You said you've got Swansea 70.3 coming up in 2 months as well, right? What's the rest of the season? Any goal you want to share with us for 73 in Swansea, or are we just seeing what we got in the tank? And is there more to come for the rest of the year then, I guess?
Just seeing what I got in the tank. I got no set expectation for it. I wanted to go well in London. But I kind of need to find something else. But it is I'm getting married in September, so I can't go too far into the season. So I'll be calling it earlier this year, and then we'll obviously have the lead into the wedding. So and then we're away in the end of the year. So I need to pick something back up, not to just have 2 this year, but such a busy year last year, and everybody travelled everywhere. Obviously out to Finland and Swansea and all those type of races, so there's a lot to ask. I didn't want to take the mickey 2 years in a row, so I'll be looking for something a bit local to do, see some 10Ks or something just to sharpen up a little bit and then see what happens in Swansea. But no real expectation, just go out there and enjoy it. I know the course, so yeah. No, generally no expectation.
Other boys down there as well, so it should be a good day. That I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, it's always a good race. They put on a cracker, to be fair. Such a good course, challenging. It's up and down bike, which suits me being a lighter rider. Run is flat, suits me because of my run background. Swim's a swim. You got that M avenue in the dock, and then and then crack onto the bike. So yeah, it's always a good day, and it was a cracker last year. So hopefully it'll be the same this year, because the triathlon community in South Wales is going a bit mental, and there with the talent, it's wild. But yeah, it's good because everybody enters and everybody goes well there generally. It's a good tester.
So get married in September then she's stuck, and you're committing to full Ironman then, I guess, is it?
I haven't told her yet, but wait until after September the 21st, and then I'll break the news. She won't be able to go back. Yeah, no, we've been together for a long time now. It's a long old interview she's had, but September the 21st, we tie the knot, so yeah.
Nice.
Excellent. Right, cool. Shall we take a little break, and then have we got this and that for Aled, Nick?
I have, mate. Yes, I have.
Yeah. Good. We'll grab a quick drink, and then we'll be straight back with this or that and some questions for Instagram. Happy with that?
Yeah, boy.
I'm back. Nikki, Aled, you know the drill with this or that. You've seen them before, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm a keen listener, so I know how this goes.
Come on.
Let's go, Nick.
Let's go. Right, first up, Al, Zwift or treadmill?
Oh, I would say Zwift, only because I can sit there, my head is still like I'm watching TV.
Okay, 70.3 or marathon?
Oh, that's a tough one.
P.S. We are a running podcast.
It's the marathon then.
Yeah, good man. And you just former, so back to I thought.
It's only because I just did it as well. It's fresh in the mind.
Yeah, awesome. Would you rather bike or run up a big hill?
Oh,
like a real horrible hill. What would you rather do, bike it or run it?
Bike, yeah. Bike is easier. Way easier. Oh, yeah. Personally.
I don't know. I'm not done. Like every time I've say for instance cycling up to Top Clan, I think I'm quicker running it obviously I'm shit on a bike.
Yeah, well, it's all moderate. Only because I did the hill session earlier and I've cycled that hill multiple times and it didn't hurt half as much as what Mike did. No.
Fair enough, man.
Depends when you get on your bike as well.
Yeah. Shorts or half tight?
Or half tight. I'm converted big time.
Yeah, he is.
Spend the cash.
Best thing ever. Best money you'd spend.
It's the best I spent in a long time.
Yeah. What we got next? We got, espresso or flat white?
I'm flat white.
new flat white, man.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Garrett's converted to flat whites.
Oh, he's on board, is he?
Yeah, he's on board. He wasn't. He'd never had coffee before, I think, until he had one of them and it blew his mind.
Yeah, when you find a good one, it's good. You got a coffee by us in Llanarran and it's a cracker, to be fair.
Yeah, good coffee.
Yeah, really good.
Nice. And last one.
The hut, wasn't it? By the
We did,
Swansea?
yeah. We went Swansea Park Run, wasn't
nice.
it? That was quite nice.
Swansea
Yeah, it was
Park
nice.
Run, the little secret, yeah, that's it.
Secret,
Yeah.
And last one, because you do a lot of both of these on the bike, so gravel or road?
Oh, sorry, Nick, I didn't catch that.
Sorry, mate. Last one, gravel or road for your biking? What would you rather?
Gravel or road?
Yeah.
Road.
Yeah, prefer that. You do a bit of both,
Yeah.
though. You do a bit of gravel as well, don't
I
you?
do a bit of both. Yeah, my gravel bike is a road bike as well. I just switch the wheels out. But yeah, the fun you have on the road when you got some good tarmac and you can put the power down is yeah, it's good.
Nicer.
Yeah, it's nicer. It's not as bumpy and doesn't hurt your arse as much.
Good point.
Yeah.
That's big gun, this and that. Over to you.
We've got a couple, obviously, with a local boy and local listeners. We've got some questions from your friends as well who will remain anonymous. But we'll start with one off from your friend. What's your favourite and most dreaded session?
Oh, favourite session. I do like a speed session. I don't know what the specifics are. Like, they change quite often. But, yeah, some like 400 reps or 800 reps. It tends to be time with my workouts. It's like 6 minutes or whatever pace with a short recovery. Yeah, I quite like the speed stuff. The long ones are hard. Yeah.
Right.
Speed session.
Speed. Elvis Juice or Hazy Jane?
Oh, that has got to be. Oh, that's tight. That is. Hazy Jane, just only because I can drink more. Elvis Juice it's got a higher percentage, and I'll be in a pickle in no time.
What was your favourite sporting moment that you wasn't involved in?
Oh, I wonder if this is a specific one.
Well, it's off Peely, so it might be.
Sporting event that I wasn't involved in.
I imagined you knew the answer straight away and you would laugh because it's off Peely, so I thought it was an in-joke.
I don't know, he's going deep here and he's actually wants a serious answer from me. I was expecting a load of shit.
Question.
It is a good question,
It is
actually.
a good question.
Whenever there's any
Might have
like
to
cup
take it
final
forward.
playing or did I have any of them sporting events I didn't take part in? I don't know what that is.
You're going to have to name one.
Yeah.
I know.
A Wales game, a Euros game, a rugby game. You're going to have to pull something out.
Or has he got it like? Is this specific to me, or is it like in general?
No, general it must be.
He hasn't given me an answer.
Just that you wasn't involved in. So your favourite sporting event.
Nice one, Peel. Dragging out the pod for us.
Yeah, favorite sporting event. I don't know, like Champions League final when Gareth Bale scored the worldie. Wouldn't mind being that part of that one. I don't know.
We get clarification from him what he meant. Yeah,
get clarification. I'll answer that one if it's specific to something.
Who writes your social media posts?
Go on, guys, say it again.
Who writes your social media posts?
There's only one person. That is my better half. She is like the social media manager for me. Yeah, big time.
That's amazing.
Yeah, she's class, man. I actually, to be fair, I write the few, but I'm like, sort of. Check out. Just check out for me. I'll overthink it, and then I'll end up not posting it. So I said, I did got these photos, just what should I write? And write it on there. Yeah.
I enjoyed your London ones. So well done, Soph. Excellent work.
They were class.
This leans into what we spoke about throughout the pod about you being tight. Do you wish you'd listened and bought a pair of Alpha Flies and broke 230?
What a cock. No, because I don't think it would have made a difference.
No?
I don't know.
It was
40 seconds.
That
It's not a long
photos-
time, but I don't think Alpha Flies would have got me 40.
There was a photo, wasn't it, of one of the photos, and I think it was one of your family members or someone commented on it. Oh, you've all got the same shoes, but everyone had the Alphas on. You had the Vapors on, didn't you?
Yeah, I've always stayed true to the Vapors. They just work well for me. I feel good in them. So I didn't want to change on your first but then looking to go around 230 in a shoe that I haven't trained in and done any work in. Just because they just released a new £285 shoe on Nike that was a luminous green.
Well, you can't use any discount codes on.
You can't use discount codes on. And to be honest, I just want to wait for the nicer colourway to come out and then I'll jump on the bandwagon.
There's a nice colourway coming out in July now, isn't there? The Bowerman one's blue and orange, white, blue and orange.
White.
You want to get on the old Nike ID and make the Runs podcast pair. That'll go well.
Got a pair.
Yeah, but you what did you get? The Reacts, wasn't it?
Yeah, Reacts. I'm not getting on with them either. We're not getting on with anyone at the moment, am I?
Yeah, you got them all.
I was saying, put the fucking things on, yeah.
Oh. Right. How the F you run so fast, I guess that's because of all the work you put in, really, and is what it says on the tin. Do the reps, reap the benefits.
Yeah, you got to be consistent. You got to just keep turning up. It doesn't happen overnight. There's a lot of work goes in, so you just got to keep turning up and be week after week. Obviously I have some weeks where I don't do my workouts as I should, but as long as you get the majority of them done as well as you can, then that's how you put the work in. Like I start running these paces. I know I started at 126 for a half, but I'm only 111 now. It's taken like 12 years.
Yeah,
is it 12 years?
That's what I was going to say. The questions of one of Steve's E3 boys, and they are practicing what they're preaching, but there as well, they come on leaps and bounds really fast as well. But they are right to the start. So like I said, you've been doing this. You've been in this game for 12 years now. So it's just doing the reps and turning up 7 out of 10s. 7 out of 10s a week will get you there, won't it?
Exactly. Yeah. You just got to keep. Yeah, you got to change a lot of things. Obviously, you got to miss out on some like nights out and all that kind of stuff. You got to make the sacrifices to be able to do it. Don't get me wrong, I love a beer myself, but as long as you don't have one every weekend, you don't have a skinful every weekend, you gotta sacrifice something and just keep plodding away with it. It'll come. It just everybody's got a different path and takes people different times to get to where they want to be.
Yeah, absolutely. And last one to wrap it up, from the same person that asked you about the Alphas. Can you stop being childish?
I know who that is.
Who is it? The guy that got you in this. The guy that got you into this trouble, isn't it?
Daniel O'Connor. Yeah. He wants to. Yeah, I've been dark on Strava for a long time. Just I don't know. I just don't. It's like another social media, something else you got to keep up on top with. And I don't look at the data anyway, so I don't need anybody else looking at the data for me as well. So it's like one of those things. It's there for me. To be honest, I only track how many miles I got in my shoes. So when they start feeling like crap, and then I know how many miles per pound per mile I'm getting out of them, and then Nick, I'm
the same.
Yeah, you know the score. Yeah, so I won't be going out to Strava Dark for a long time. I just don't. Yeah, it's better that way for me. It works for me anyway.
Unlucky Dan.
There we are.
Yeah, unlucky Bean.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Al. That was absolutely wonderful. Hopefully we'll get this chopped up now by the weekend. Any questions before we log off, Nick?
No, enjoy that. Another good one. Cheers, Al. Appreciate your time again. Yeah. And best of luck now in Swansea. I'm sure we'll see you there.
We'll be down anyway, I think. We'll be down, Nick, cheering them on, won't we?
we're there.
Yeah, great. Thanks for having me on, boys.
Thanks for coming on, bud.
To help you out, just let me know.
Top man.
Lovely. Nicky?
Yeah, that's it for episode 17, and we will see you on the start line somewhere soon. Cheers.